How you doing, sports fans? We are here with an update after week 2. It was an awesome week with a lot of huge upsets, a lot of big games, and let's get right here to the action. Right here we can see our league scoring overall. Cheeseheads maintain the number 1 spot overall. Yes, that is a very good looking man who maintains the top spot. Followed closely in his own division by the Mighty Mighty Warriors. Right now, they're doing really good in the points. Number 1 and 1-0. It's just perfect. They're doing great. Number 3 right now overall, we've got the Cardiac Pack. They're 1-1, but their point differential is doing pretty good. Number 4 overall, we have the Inglorious Bradfords. They're 1-1. Things are heating up in Division 3 over there. Number 5 is the Knuckleheads, close behind. Yeah, that's strange. The Knuckleheads have a higher points per game, but let's go back here and let's look at week 1. Let's see what happened. Yep. Inglorious Bradfords beat the Knuckleheads. That's why they're ahead. Looking down here, number 6 overall, Gruden's Grinders, 1-1. Followed up closely by the Gridiron Geeks. They're 0-2. They had a rough go of it last week. And number 8 overall, the Wisconsin Vikes fans, who had a total meltdown on a couple of his players, but that's okay. We'll allow it. Best pickup during the week, you'll look down here, they have certain awards for things. Now, funnily enough, the Inglorious Bradfords got the Colonel's Golden Bucket for picking up the top scoring free agent when actually they dropped the top scoring free agent. D'Angelo Williams had 29 points this week. And the Inglorious Bradfords dropped him from Jordan Reed, who did not score 29 points this week. So way to get an award that was not actually yours to win. But good overall. Sorry about that. Top scoring player overall in the week this week was Ben Roethlisberger, scored 30 points. That's what happens when you play someone who doesn't have a defense. But the Knuckleheads were starting him, which accounts for a large percentage of their top of the league scoring points this week. If we look at some of these scores from the week, Cheeseheads took out the Wisconsin Vikes fans 92-69. You'll see here they didn't really have an awful week. And in fact, Eddie Lacy being carted off the field might have hurt the Cheeseheads' chances. But it's that old Rod Gronkowski thing, and also top wide receiver pickup in there. Who was that? Who had those 20 points? Odell Beckham. That's right. He did nothing in the first game and everything in the second game. Looking back at the other games last week, we got Gruden Grinders. They took on the Mighty Mighty Warriors, and Gruden's Grinders just didn't quite pull it all together. They had a great job by quarterback, but their wide receivers just really didn't show up. Cardiac Pack win over the Inglorious Bradfords. The Inglorious Bradfords had a real hard time at the wide receiver position, but they did, and the defense, something happened with the defense there. Oh my goodness. But really overall, the Cardiac Pack just had a very good outing, except for that running back number 2 position. But other than that, they were good pretty much in every position. And finally, to round it out, the Knuckleheads, they had top score in the league. Look at this. They had 30 from Roethlisberger, 27, I believe that's probably Emmanuel Sanders. Only their defense really didn't show up. And the Gridiron Geeks had a good game. They just played the wrong team on the wrong week. Kind of to emphasize that, if you look at the league page, it has the points for and points against. Number one scorer in the league right now is the Knuckleheads. But look at that points against. You're going to need to shore up that defense, Aaron. Otherwise, it's just not going to go anywhere. All right, let's look ahead here at the matchups on Week 3. We got Cheeseheads against the Inglorious Bradfords. Wisconsin Vikes fan going up against the Mighty Mighty Warriors. The Knuckleheads going up against Gruden's Grinders. And the Gridiron Geeks taking on the Cardiac Pack. Man, there's a lot of good matchups there, but I'm going to have to say the Knuckleheads against Gruden Grinders. Let's see if the Knuckleheads are a flash in the pan or if they're really in for the long haul, if they really deserve that top scoring in the league distinction. Other than that, I want to look ahead just a little bit. Some people have gotten a couple of questions on editing your teams. Last week, I went over this. If you go to My Team and then you go to Edit Settings, it'll give you these options for editing your team, especially the team logo. But if you wanted to find another logo to put in there, I recommend you just Google image search the image that you want. So the question I got mostly was from the Silver League, but they were asking about cyclones for the pictures. You put in the cyclones, you put in the images. We'll go ahead and there we go. It even has it right up here. Cyclones. There you go. You can pick from any of these images. Right click, save image as, put it somewhere on your computer where you remember it, and then when you click on the custom logo, choose the file and go find where it was. Also coming up, I'm going to be instituting having interviews with league personnel. If you want to be step up and be interviewed in our league videos coming up, please let me know. I can do this either locally or via Skype, and I think it'll just add a nice touch to the league overall. So let me know if you'd be up for that. I tend, like you're seeing now, to do these videos sometime on Tuesday, and I can be negotiable. So keep it up, y'all. We've got a good league going on here. It's still early. Nobody's got a big runaway yet. Division 2 has 2 undefeated teams in it, but that's not going to last. It's not going to last, and maybe it won't last this weekend. All right, sports fans, I hope you have a great week. Take care, and may all your fantasies come true.